Iran was the only hope the Middle East had. Look, y'all, I hate to hurt y'all feelings. Iran was the only hope the Middle East. Yeah, I had it right the first time. Had past tense. That shit is over, y'all. It's over, man. Just prepare to travel over there. You know, there's some nice architecture over there. I plan to go over there at some point, God's will. And that's just what it is, y'all. That shit is done. Who does the Middle East have that's going to overpower America, Israel, and Saudi Arabia? Who did they? Iran was the only nation that had in right. Thank you. So how do you get around that, Solo?
You
So
say?
Israel
What
is
you
the
say?
DC of the Middle East. Saudi Arabia is like shit, the California of that motherfucker. Because Saudi Arabia is the richest nation over there. Just like California is the richest state in the nation, in the United States.
I'm
It's,
not
it's
disagreeing with that. I think we're disagreeing on the influence on Israel has over America's international policy.
international includes the whole globe, Solo,
I
that
understand.
not just that state the size of New Jersey. So what you're trying to say is, and it's possible. I think somebody in the comment section did say it overlaps. So you think, and see, I don't really want to get into the CIA shit. I'm not that deep when it comes to them. I'll just a little bit. So you're telling me that however they move outside of the United States, they're listening to Israel in countries that don't have nothing to do with Israel?
The reason why we go to the reason the literally the only reason why we are going to war is because of Israel.
In
No
the
matter
Middle
where we are.
in
No,
the Middle
outside
East.
of the Middle East. I told you Venezuela is for Israel. That has nothing to do with Venezuela oil is so Israel can have oil because they've ruined relationships with all the other Middle Eastern
And
countries
who would
that
they have to go through to get that oil from Venezuela? So
they gotta get
Solo,
it
come
from the
on
they
now.
gotta
Solo,
they
Solo.
but listen, Todd.
Who's protecting that oil in Venezuela right now? Let me see if you're in the mood to be honest. Who's protecting that oil in Israel? I mean, in Venezuela right
If
now.
I could answer the question,
My bad.
Israel told the United States, "You're gonna send your men, use your weaponry to go get the oil so we can use." That's how it worked. That's why they took the first shipment just went over there to Israel. Israel said, "United States, you're gonna go bomb that country for us because we need their oil because we're preparing to go to war with Iran."
All right, so you telling me Israel is preparing to go to war with Iran
Absolutely. And they're
without the
threatening
U.S.
them with a nuclear
Without
weapon
so
if the United States do not
Solo, you
jump
not
in and save them.
And that's what we just did less than 6 months ago. I told you Elon allowed X to show it. Iran was joking during that back and forth with Israel. Them motherfuckers, they basically were saying, man, we're just emptying out all this old ass. We ain't even got it started yet. We're really just emptying out the warehouse of all these old ass missiles that's been stocked up since they got rid of the Shahs.
I mean, I
So,
agree.
who had to come in and bail Israel out? If Israel run, come on, Solo.
Exactly.
Now
Israel
if you
Israel said, look, Todd, look at what you're saying. Israel said, we want to go to war with Iran, but we don't have the military to do it. So we're gonna force the United States. We're gonna get to go get this country on the other side of on the other side of the world, and I'm gonna force them to bring their men, their military, their navy to come over here and fight my war because I demand war with Iran. Is that not running our government, running our international policy? Telling Israel, telling the United States, you're going to go to our war with Iran, and if you don't, I'm going to nuke them because I can't go missile for missile with them. The Iron Dome wasn't working. Tel Aviv was thrown every which way but loose.
still doing the college.
So Israel cannot fight a war with Iran, but what Israel is going to do is make the United States go to war with Iran.
All right, so you're separating. They're pretty much tied to the hip. So remember, we just said, and there's people in the comment section agreeing that Israel is sort of like the DC. You called it the United States of the Middle East, and we already said that phrase. It's the United States of Israel in the Middle East. But without America, you have to take the two words United States off of that and just call it the state of Israel. But as long as
No,
they're in, huh?
well, the reason why I called it the United States of the Middle East is because I consider it to be a superpower in the Middle East,
Reactor
essentially
4, I
because
think you got a crush on Solo because you making my point, Reactor 4. I think you, and we all love Solo's voice. But let me read Reactor's 4 comment, Solo. So Reactor 4 says, she's right, period. Then he says, they use their super powerful lobby. What did I say earlier when I was talking about the lobby? The lobby is connected to influence. So that's my point, Reactor 4. Nice try. Nice try, Reactor 4. You got a crush on Solo.
No, I
Uh,
said that. I said they
I
pay our
said that. He
politicians.
made my point, but he got a crush.
No,
I'm glad he got a crush on you because I
I'm
was
saying
saying
like,
that.
yeah,
Huh?
they pay our politicians to
And
agree
that
with the
helps the
rules in
influence.
their law. I mean, I guess you can say influence, but if I paid you, like I said, $3 million, you're gonna go in there and do what I say. Is that not control, or
No, that's a
was my
return on investment.
direction
That's a
just
return on investment because you don't have to accept that donation or that
right?
don't.
But
You
you
can say,
don't get
nah,
the
we're not.
money.
Huh?
But you don't.
See, look, even the lady say I love Solo's
I
voice
think
as
we're just
well. That
going
don't
back and
mean
forth on control
that don't mean
and
she's right,
influence.
Tori. Just because y'all love her voice, that don't make her right. All right. So I love Solo's voice as well. I typed it in the chat. Yeah, but that don't make her right.
Oh
You are
my
saying the
god!
same right. I think we are saying the same thing. But
I
the
think we are.
difference is not semantics because Solo is saying Israel runs the United States. That's the same point Candace Owens made. I'm saying no, they influence with donor money the United States. It's called influence in the industry. There you go.
I don't like the connotation that they have a choice.
They do have a
I
choice.
don't think Trump has got a choice. I think
If
Trump
Trump
is
don't have a
get down or lay down
if Trump don't have a choice, then how come he hasn't declared war on Iran yet? And
because
you
he's
bought
stalling.
that means he has a choice.
No, I think he's stalling. And they're blackmailing him with Epstein files, which
But
they've been doing.
but Trump still has the executive power to redact the Epstein files. So how are they blackmailing him?
No, it's supposed to be court order.
And how is that going to help their agenda if they expose Trump for being in the Epstein files? That would give him even more reason not to do what they want him to do.
I think I said last show I commend Trump for standing up. Trying to
Was a
fight back.
fan of yours
Because
before I
look,
saw the.
because
You
the
sure about that, Tori? Go ahead.
I commended Trump the other day when I said I'm happy he didn't bomb Iran because I know they were begging him to.
All right, you have
I would
now.
hope that I was happy that he was holding out and wasn't bombing
He
Iran
taught them a
from the
good lesson.
last
Y'all need to
negotiations.
go watch that video of Benjamin Netanyahu. I've never seen that nigga sweat. He's sweating in the video. Iran was tearing their ass up.
He was. He had to know to run that
Bro,
game.
Iran was sending the shit they just wanted to get rid of just to exhaust the Iron Dome. And then when that shit retracted, X was showing that shit. I lost a lot of respect for mainstream media because they wouldn't show that. Mainstream media was pro-Israel. Elon allowed X to show that shit. And I'm telling you, the poster's still up there. If anybody cared to go read, Iran is making jokes. Oh, we just want watch what this one does. They showing pictures of the missiles they about to shoot over there. And it wasn't until what I believe Trump did, Trump said, no, I'm gonna teach you, I'm gonna humble you motherfuckers. And that's when you saw that video with Netanyahu sweating his ass off. And then Trump sent the US Air Force over there to shut that shit down. Huh? That sounds like somebody humbling somebody else, if you ask me. No, I'm gonna let y'all ass suffer for a little bit. Let you know y'all ain't got the power you think you got. We got the power, and that's the point
But
that we make.
I see that,
Facts.
but
I
then
had to go find it. You had to go find my bad, Solo. Go ahead.
I see that, but then I see Trump doing Israel's bidding too. So I don't know. Maybe he doing a lose
But
something for
that's the
them, but
return on the
also
investment. Solo, come on now. We going in circles now. He's doing the bidding because that's the return on the investment. Now somebody else.
is that real? But then I think we're going through semantics. You say it's
Yeah, we're going in
voluntary.
circles.
I think they being blackmailed.
Solo, somebody sided with you on that point. I'll have to scroll up to read it. So they agree with you, and I'm not disagreeing with the blackmail part of it. I'm not disagreeing with it. I don't know how that works in their favor because Trump has been recorded saying grab him by the pussy. You think he gives a fuck about them exposing some shit in the Epstein files?
But I think that when it comes to children, that even his base is going to be
That's
able
what
to
Reactor
discuss it.
4 just said. MAGA, and I knew that already. MAGA hates pedophiles and elitists. We agree on that point already. All right. So they got what they asked for. They got the Epstein files. Trump probably had his shit redacted. So now where are we? We don't know what they have, right? And we probably not gonna find out what they have.
Yeah,